Hello everybody, welcome again to Jeffrey the Librarian. Today we're going to discuss why learn Ancient Greek. And Ancient Greek is a great language to learn if you are a history person, a culture person, anthropology person, an archaeology person, if you like literature, if you like Western civilization, art, science, poetry, all kinds of reasons to learn Ancient Greek because it has influenced almost everything in Western civilization. So Greek culture, the culmination of Western civilization in classical Athens in the 5th century BC, has influenced our entire Western history ever since. The thing about Ancient Greek, what makes it really distinct is for thousands of years, it has been the hallmark for a civilization advancing itself in the sciences and in the arts. So whether you're an artist, a poet, a nature scientist, an engineer, everything improves in the whole culture when that culture discovers the Greek language and the Greek culture. When Greek scholars in the 15th century left Constantinople and went into Western Europe, the Renaissance happened. The Italian Renaissance happened. The Protestant Reformation happened. The British Renaissance happened. All of these things happened when Western Europe discovered the Greek classics. Where do you start? It might seem kind of intimidating, but it's just like any other language. This is a textbook I had in college, From Alpha to Omega by Anne Groden, and you can see it's well-worn, well-loved. This is a well-loved book when it's this broken up. Greek is just like any other language. And you might think, well, what about that alphabet? Don't worry about the alphabet. The alphabet takes a couple nights to sort of get down. I recommend learning the modern Greek pronunciation. Learn the way that it's pronounced today, and then use that pronunciation on the ancient Greek. The truth is we don't know what ancient Greek sounded like, and in each city-state it probably sounded a little bit different. So you might as well just learn the modern Greek, because then you have access to modern Greek as well while you learn ancient Greek. Believe it or not, just regular publishers. This is Oxford. Oxford has a pocket classical Greek dictionary. So you can get classical Greek dictionaries just in the regular bookstores, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, all these different places. Don't worry about getting the resources, they are there. The miracle of Greek is you get access to culture. You get access to science and philosophy and arts. So this is Plato, and this is a great, anybody if you've done Latin or Greek before, the Loyoc Classical Library has the works of Greek and Latin. And the neat thing is, when you open it up, you have the Greek on this side, and then the English on this side, so you can use this almost as like a tutor once you're starting to get confident to read. So Plato is an example of one of the amazing authors that you can read in the original language. Another great reason to learn Greek is the New Testament. The New Testament was originally in Greek, and you would have direct access then to one of the most foundational documents in Western civilization. So you could read the New Testament in Greek, and you could, just like you learn any other language, you learn Greek, you learn how to read it, and then you could read something like the Gospels in the original language. And the neat thing about the Gospels is they're actually a good place to start. They have to be the easiest thing in all of Greek that I'm aware of to read from antiquity. Plato's a step higher than the New Testament in terms of difficulty, and then Homer is harder than Plato. So almost like the further back you go in time, the more challenging the vocabulary and the grammar becomes. But if you start with something like St. John's Gospel, it's super easy. Once you have some vocabulary down, once you have some grammar down, and you can jump right into an ancient text, and you can dive right into ancient philosophy, ancient science, and you can see why Greek has transformed, revolutionized, been the inspiration for renaissances the world over. So I greatly encourage you to take a stab at Greek if you're thinking about it. There's no better time than today. Thank you so much for your time. This is Jeffrey, the librarian. If you like this video, subscribe. We'll see you later.